We're just working, man. We're just working. We're getting better. We didn't really give them a good look the first game of the season for a bunch of different reasons. You know, every night I'm just trying to take whatever the defense gives. Some nights it's setting up others. Tonight it was kind of getting my own. So I'm just trying to win ball games. My teammates, you know, set great screens. Came in pressure, set great screens. Guys got me the ball in spots, and I was able to knock some down.
5 wins in a row. 5 wins in a row. 4-0 on the road to start the season. 6-4. I thought, like, guys, I'm over the moon. I was like, we're a cusp playoff team. Maybe if everything goes well this year, we have a real chance. I knew our defense was going to be outstanding, but with the system changing so drastically, I was like, is this going to happen? Holy smokes, guys. We have 4 guys with rings on our team that were there for 2019, leading this squad like pure veterans. The management is looking so great right now. And not just management. There doesn't seem to be this disconnect between the guys in the executive office and the guys on the bench coaching. There doesn't seem to be a disconnect between the players and the coaches. Like, everybody's on the same page. They're all bought in. Seeing GT Jr. actually playing defense. It's crazy good. It's crazy good. There's so much to be hyped about this team. I thought we'd be 4-6. I was hopeful if we hover around 500 till mid-season and then finally caught like our breeze. I was so excited, guys. And here we are, exceeding all these expectations. Here's what I got in the following video. We're going to start talking about what Freddie talked about. Taking what the defense gives you. I'm going to talk like I have over the last couple videos since I made the Bulls video about how that has changed. So therefore the analytics on the game are going to change, and I'm here to show you what to watch for in your NBA games that you're watching. I want to hear your comments down below about what you think of the Cleveland Cavaliers. How has Cody Altman, the GM over there, done in his short time there? Do you think that Evan Mobley was the right pick for a team that just extended Jared Allen? Do you think they should have got rid of Sexton like a lot of people said? Let me know your comments about Cleveland and what you think we need to do to face them on Friday. And then we're going to take a look at some games around the league just briefly. And lastly, guys, I want to talk about the rotation. And I'm going to do this with great montages in the next video showing all of the 5-man combinations we used in the Wizards game, show you how they were effective, and I'm going to prove to you that Precious should still be starting. His performance warrants that we start him, and I'm going to show you that in the next video using the Wizards clips. So I will not be scouting the Cleveland Cavaliers with a video. I want us all talking about Cavaliers in the comments. Okay, so let's get to what the defense gives you. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about what players mean. It's almost cliche when they say taking what the defense gives you. What I've noticed this season is teams driving and kicking, and even last year, because defenses try to take away 2 things. Layups, the best shot in basketball, and corner jumpers, or threes in general, since Steph Curry came in the league. So mid-range is being kind of like out of fashion. Oh, mid-range, that's so passe. Oh, DeMar was good, but he's just a mid-range specialist. And I think if you're watching the games that I'm watching, you're seeing teams drive, kick, drive, kick, drive, kick. If uncontested, they go to the rack. If the kick looks good, they take the open jumper. The point is they take what the defense gives them. And what's a defense giving up these days? They're not giving up threes, and they're not giving up the paint. Teams either bring in big men, more traditional, like the Pacers with Turner, Sabonis, and Goga Bitadze, who has got one of the best names in basketball. Or they do what the Raptors have done, and they clog the paint and try and strip the ball. That's protecting the paint. We build a wall, right? And getting out to contest all the threes. That's what the defenses take away. So what do they give you? Because Moneyball Analytics says 3-point shooting and getting in the paint is the way to go. Well, guess what? Now that all NBA teams are scheming for that, teams are realizing that the shots that are open are now mid-range shots. It's why the Bulls did such a good job going out and getting players like DeRozan. Everyone was like, oh, now they got all the mid-range shooters. That's not going to help them. Guess what? NBA defenses are susceptible to mid-range shots now. Now, how are the Raptors scheming to get these open shots? Well, it might surprise you. Let's take a look. All right. So the way the Raptors are going about this is shocking to some people, I think, and it's field goal attempts. So they want to take more shots than the other team. It's that simple. So the way they do this is they crash the glass. Okay, so that's the first thing. So we're leading the league in offensive rebounds, as many of us have talked about. They're crashing the glass. We're signing guys like Justin Champagnie right out of college from Pitt, undrafted, and we want specialists for crashing the glass. And that means that we take more field goal attempts than the other team because we took a chance for them to go the other way, away from them. And then the other way we do that, of course, is our steals and turnovers and deflections. And this is, again, a major reason why our field goal attempts are so high near the top of the league in that category. Okay, we're sitting at 6. And then if you look at our turnovers, okay, this would be an opportunity for the other team to go the other way. Our turnovers are not very high compared to other teams. We're at 13.7, okay? So, and you would think like that's something you want to keep down. The worst teams in the league, Houston Rockets, you know, we've got some young teams here, the Magic. Oh, that's embarrassing. The Lakers, one of the veteran heavy teams in the league. That's like an embarrassing stat for the Lakers than say Golden State here. These are veteran teams that are down here with these young teams. Anyway, you don't want that. The thing that I find really interesting actually is the three-point shooting. So the Raptors, you know, they have got some players that can shoot the three. Obviously, Freddie, OG, Svi, GT Jr. can all shoot the three. Delano's not bad from 3. Boucher occasionally heaves one up. Kem can heave one up. Malachi definitely can shoot threes. Champagnie actually has shown that he can. Decker, I can't wait to see him actually be throwing some threes up. And Dragic can hit threes. Okay, so the Raptors have all these guys that can potentially shoot the ball. Let's see, are we at the top of the league for three-point attempts? And the answer is absolutely not. In fact, Toronto's at 32.8, the lowest being the Bulls. So think about that. They have the lowest attempts, but look at their success rate, 37%, right? Okay, so 37 is considered pretty respectable, right? Like, they have one of the highest percentages in the league. So they got the lowest attempts. So what are they shooting? I already told you. They're taking what the defense gives them. They're scoring at 3 levels, guys. They're not scoring at just the three-point shooting or trying to get in the paint. They're taking what the defense gives them. It's modern NBA. What happened around the league? We moved into 4th, apparently. We're 6-3 and near the top, and 5-3 for Washington. We're going to play Cleveland on Friday. Don't forget your comments. Let's take a look at games around the league that affected us. Warriors beat the Hornets. The Hornets go to 5-4. That's good for us. That means they come closer to our record or get worse. Cavs beat the Blazers. That's surprise Cavs. Looking good. I need comments about the Cavs, guys. Comments about the Cavs. Fatso Williamson and the Pelicans went to 1-8 as the Kings beat them. Kings go to 4-4. Good loss here. The Knicks go to 5-3 as the Pacers, who have lost 2 OT games, beat them. We've seen the Pacers twice, so good wins against the Pacers for the Raptors. And the Knicks coming back down towards the mean here. Pacers could easily be 5-4, so 2 OT losses. Celtics beat the Magic, not shocking. The Bulls lose. This is a good thing for us. To the Sixers, not a good thing for us, but somebody had to lose here. Better, it's the Bulls who had the better record. We beat the Wizards. The Hawks lose to the Nets. Nets now at 5-3. Nuggets 4-4. Surprise, Grizzlies are at 5-5. Looking pretty good. And then the Mavericks literally squeak by the lowly Spurs. So Doncic and the Mavericks get a win there. All right, so as I said, in the next video that I'm going to put up, we're going to take a look back at the Washington Wizards games, at specifically the rotations. I want to come back, I want to take a look at it and show you what the rotations were for last game and why Precious should be starting the games. As always, guys, don't forget to like and subscribe. The mid-range is coming back in. It's going to be like my turtleneck at Christmas time. Yeah, Kawhi, I said I'm going to wear the turtleneck. Yeah, it's going to go under my sweater. You can't copy me.
I don't even know where you're sitting at.
That's bullshit, Kawhi. Your laugh is
This
stupid.
is Chef's Kiss approved. Mwah!